Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Get that. Okay. What's up, everybody? Hello. Hello. Haley. You want to take a nap, honey? Feeling pretty good, Cameron. Thanks for asking. Hello, everybody. Hello. Decided to randomly do a live stream real quick just to kind of chat a little bit while fiance takes a nap. How's my day? Pretty good, Knoxwave. Had some good food, all that. I'm pretty much full at this point. I'm stuffed up. There's a rumor that Godzilla vs. King Kong could go to streaming. Yes, so Netflix made a bid for $200 million, which is pretty insane, but it's looking like possibly it's going to go to HBO Max. Now, I don't know if they're going to do like what Wonder Woman 84, as you're suggesting, same day as theaters, it goes to streaming, because it's not coming out till next year, so who knows by the time next year when it's supposed to come out what's going to be happening. But for me personally, I think that they should potentially look at maybe just dropping an HBO Max, because if you look at the box office return for King Kong, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, the return on the box office is not that great. So I don't know. It's a gamble, but who knows? Maybe theaters will be in a better position around, I think it's May of next year when it's supposed to come out. So maybe they'll just go straight to theaters and then HBO Max after that. So yeah. Anyways, you also brought that up too. Same thing. Well, the ghost is trying to take a little nap. So yes. What was the biggest thing in the Bird Spur movie that made you not want to finish watching it? Good question. I wasn't really too invested in the story. Like, as I was watching the film, I'm like, okay. Then there were some decisions and things that were in the film. I'm like, I don't know if I want to really continue this. So I stopped. I stopped watching it. I'm like, no. And I told myself I was going to get back to it, and I didn't. So, I don't know. So, yeah, $200 million is not even good during the pandemic. Well, here's the thing, though. You're looking at budget, and you're looking at, like, in order for a film to get released, you got to look at the budget in terms of production budget. How much did it take to pay the actors, to make the film? And then you have to look at marketing costs, which is never really, like said. Like, you don't know how much money really a movie, like how much a studio is actually putting into the marketing of a film. So you kind of have to guess between $50 to $100 million on top of that production budget. So for $200 million, that could cover up a lot of the cost that it made to make the film. So Netflix offered $200 million because they probably made Godzilla vs. King Kong maybe around 150 something million. I don't know the production. I don't know if they've revealed that yet. But Netflix is trying to get content. But the thing is, if Netflix was bidding for it, that means they would have bought the complete rights and them having put Netflix film on it, which means they now own the film, which means Godzilla vs. King Kong would have not went anywhere else. It would have been a Netflix film. So they're like, no, we're not going to do that, because they want the film to go to HBO Max. Thanksgiving was good. Thanksgiving was good. There was a rumor that Mark Hamilton, or are you saying Mark Hamill? Because you said Mark Hamilton. Is that an actual actor, Mark Hamilton? I'm not really sure. So I guess Crisis on Infinite Earths was pointless since we have lost most members of the Justice League on Earth Prime. We only have Barry, Sarah, and Clark. Well, you got to take into the account that shows, contracts, all that kind of stuff are very different for each of them for the most part. Like back when Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin and I wouldn't say Katie Lotz, who plays Sarah Lance, but Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin, when they signed up for their shows for Arrow and Flash, 7-year deals, 7-year contracts. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed 7 seasons. It just means you are contracted to be on this show for 7 seasons. Up to that point, if we keep renewing it, you got to come back. So it's one of those things. And so for CBS, which had Supergirl for season 1 and then moved over, of course, to CW for seasons 2 through now the ending at 6, I don't think it's been officially revealed how long of a contract Melissa Benoist signed up for. Maybe it was 6 seasons. I don't know, because I think the contracts and everything carried over to CW when the show moved from season 1 to season 2. I don't know, because the way I'm seeing it is that Ryan Wilder will become a part of that new team when she's Batwoman. That's my guess. There's been rumors and stuff that maybe Martian Manhunter is not going to be leaving the Arrowverse once Supergirl ends, and he'll move over to another show, or he'll still be prominent in certain shows and certain things or whatever. I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait on that. We'll have to wait and see on that. And Wonder Girl, if they get if they get that Yara Flor, is that her name? From the Wonder Girl show that's in development. If they pick that show up, she'll be a part of it too, I'm guessing. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Do you think the new Gotham show will be called Gotham Central after the comic series? Yes, I believe it's going to be called something like that, because I don't see them calling it Gotham, because we've already had a show called Gotham. So you don't want to confuse the people, confuse audiences. So probably they'll go with Gotham Central or something close to that. Why do you think Red Hood will hate the Titans in season 3? Oh, why do you think the Red Hood will hate the Titans? Multiple different reasons. They'll have to at least establish something. But I mean, he's not too happy with Dick Grayson in general. He never really liked Dick Grayson. So yeah. Are you more hyped for Black Widow or Wonder Woman 84? Honestly and truthfully, and this is not because it's a Marvel or DC thing. It's not one of those things where I love one over the other. I'm honestly more excited for Black Widow, and I'll tell you this. I'll tell you why. I've loved Black Widow for so long, and I love Gal's Wonder Woman. I love her for the film. Her solo film. I love Batman vs Superman when she popped up there. Justice League, I'm waiting for the Snyder Cut to see really her true performance there. But I'm more excited for Black Widow because it's the first time she's getting a solo film. It's a weird timing too, but I'm really intrigued about all the stuff surrounding her as well, in terms of Taskmaster, in terms of Red Guardian. I'm pretty excited to see what they do with that movie. So yeah, that's where I am. That's where I'm currently at the moment. Let's see. I'm a little confused about why people are saying that Godzilla movie is going to Netflix. Well, Warner Brothers, they denied their offer, but so why are people spreading? Well, it's because it was offered in the first place. Netflix, it's not so much about Netflix in a sense as the story. It's the fact that Netflix made a bid for $200 million to get the film. That's the big thing. And the fact is that the bid was put out there indicating it's going to go to streaming and it's not going to go to theaters. Or it's going to be a mixture of what Wonder Woman 84 is, where same day theater, same day HBO Max. Maybe they'll do that with this one. Who knows? What's up, Real T? Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. What is one thing you're looking forward to see in Zack Snyder Justice League? Just name me one. Ben Affleck's true performance as Bruce Wayne / Batman. The real performance. The real performance. Do you think this next episode of Mandalorian, do you think Mando is going to meet Ahsoka? Yes. I think Ahsoka's coming. Everyone's talking about Ahsoka. Super excited for the next episode of Mandalorian. Me too. Is it looking like streaming is in the future now? We potentially can see all the DC movies going to streaming service now. People might not like that, but I feel like it's the future now. I think it is the future. I think streaming is the future. And it is unfortunate. But I think that when you look at the world we're in right now, currently, it's kind of fast tracking a lot of things. Here's where everything shifted. Everything shifted in terms of streaming in a big way. Regardless of how you feel about the film, when Mulan went to Disney Plus on that Premier Access option, that was the game changer for a lot of different things. Now, different people you look at, different analysts or different responses. Mulan was a mixture of being a failure. It did okay. It did better than expected. Who knows truly how well it did? But in terms of the standard Disney wanted it to do or what they needed it to do. But now look what's happening. Okay, you got Wonder Woman 84, which never would have went to streaming, is now going to HBO Max for a month while also in theaters. You have Soul, which is a Pixar film, which would not have went to Disney Plus, but it's going to Disney Plus. Now, last night, you have this report come out that Godzilla vs. King Kong is looking to go to streaming. It's looking to move from theatrical to just streaming. And Netflix made a deal. Streaming's the future. Not saying that everything is going to move to streaming and that we're never going to have theaters. I'm just saying, don't be surprised when you start to hear more and more films moving to streaming or have a certain deal where they're in theaters and also on a streaming service same day release. And maybe the streaming service has a limited run, like Wonder Woman 84 has a 1 month run. But still, that's a big game-changing thing. It's going to be a way to market streaming services. Do you think Cameron Monaghan will cameo as live-action Cal Kestis? Is that how you pronounce his name, Cal Kestis? It's possible. Do you think Supergirl will die in season 6? No. Do you think we'll get Kingdom Come Superman crossover? It was rumored for a while he was going to get his own fucking show. We'll see about that. Would you prefer a King Shark show or a Savant show? King Shark. Anyone excited for Ahsoka tomorrow? Oh yeah, I think pretty much a lot of people are excited for Ahsoka. Why are people being too critical on Steppenwolf's design? It's like no one is satisfied. You can't please everyone, and the CGI is not even finished. Well, that's the thing, though. People expect finished stuff all the time, and the design is very different than what we saw. So, in terms of the theatrical cut. So I don't know. Let's see. About a year ago, I asked you recommendations on new music to react to. I suggest Alter Bridge. Would love to see you react to Blackbird. I've already heard Blackbird. Blackbird's an amazing song. I've not heard Fortress, though. I'm not really a big fan of Alter Bridge, but Blackbird's amazing. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Marshman Hunter is too major of a character to just fade away. I agree. I think he might join Superman and Lois. Of course I heard about this, Roberto, and it's not happening. Awesome Z Smooth. That's pretty cool. And yeah, pretty good Thanksgiving. Pretty good overall. Yeah. Ate a lot of food. How will Flash end now that did Crisis already? Who knows? People are yelling out there. Do you think Mortal Kombat might get a Wonder Woman 84 treatment? This is a big possibility. Who knows how well that film's going to do in theaters? So I think that's a very big possibility for sure. Let's see. What characters would you like to see join Legends? I would like to see Nia Nal, Ragman from Arrow, Earth 2 Laurel Lance, maybe Jennifer and Nia is interesting. Ragman, maybe. Budget. Earth 2 Laurel Lance, yeah, I'd like a Canary show though. Since streaming services are getting more popular. Wait, what would you say before this? Or are you setting something up? I'm not really sure. Legends of the Match. Would you prefer Black Widow to be released on Disney Plus or till theaters can open? What's the better business decision? Holding on to the film even longer or putting it on Disney Plus for more people to see it? I feel like the better business decision is to put it out now or close-ish, but there's a big rumor that it's gonna come. It's already coming to Disney Plus. Who knows? I agree. Get me to 50K. What do you think Darkseid will sound like in the Snyder Cut? I hope he sounds badass. Do you think Brie Larson should play Ahsoka Tano in future Star Wars movies? No. They've already casted Ahsoka Tano. So if they're going to have Ahsoka Tano in a film, it's going to be Rosario Dawson. If they're going to bring her into the movies. I saw Enola Holmes. I did see that. I did. And Netflix bought it. Yeah, well, this thing, though, see, I feel like there's certain films that Warner Brothers is okay getting rid of. They're fine with getting rid of. And honestly, too, like, what's her name? Millie Bobby Brown. She, it's like she has a relationship with Netflix. She's done some stuff for Netflix, Source with Stranger Things and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't a big leap for her to then for this film to go to Netflix. Let's see. Javicia is Batwoman, and I think she's going to do better than Ruby. Well, we'll see. Have you heard the new music from Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfgang? No, I have not. If things don't get better by 2022, I think by 2022 things are going to be better, hopefully. I agree. Charlie, she should have been in Crisis. I agree. Peter North here, old adult film star. What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay. If the Snyder Cut is successful, do you think there will be a chance that they might do Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3 and HBO Max show? I don't know. There's so many rumors that they're going to be doing this, so who knows? We'll see. Out of all the Green Lanterns, which ones are you most excited for? Jessica Cruz and Alan Scott. In terms of the Green Lantern show, yeah, those two definitely are. I'm really excited to see Alan Scott and Jessica Cruz for sure. Now, he was a part of Star Wars. Yeah, he's a Star Wars character. The hair's always graying right here. That's always been like that, but it's also dark in here. So, what would you do for a Justice League movie? What do you mean what I would do? Do you think Ahsoka will die? No, I don't think so. I hope not. What do you think of the time to be powerful Batwoman promo? It's interesting. I want to see more for sure. What else? Rumor that Alfred Molina's Doc Ock will be in Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2 will possibly be in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 3. Let's see. Interesting. It's an interesting rumor. This rumor's been around for a while that Ahsoka's going to get a spin-off series. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. I know in the comics, Stargirl 2 character dies, and since Calypso's going to be in season 2, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, I don't think that's going to be. I don't think that's what they're going to do. If you want to make a Justice League movie, what would you do? Oh, I don't know. Crime Syndicate. I would love to do Crime Syndicate. That'd be really cool. Not happening. Well, we'll have to wait and see. My hair's gray due to you. No kidding. It's all good, Panther King. Actually, guys, I have to mute my camera real quick. I have to actually plug in my my computer. I forgot to grab the charger for it, and it's over there. So I'll be right back, guys, real quick. Muting that mic. I'm not muting mic. Mute the camera. Jesus. Plug this in. Plug that in. I first should think it's on, right? Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's charging. Okay, good. Good. Okay, back at it. Okay, hello. Let's see. Do you think that I know Supergirl's ending and then Black Lightning ending, Green Arrow ended. Do you think they can use those characters on HBO Max? Possibly. I don't know if there's like a certain thing in like contracts where they can't, do it. If there's like a certain time period, because when Netflix canceled Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, after 2 years of cancellation, then Marvel can use the characters again. So I'm not sure if that's the same thing over here. I don't think so, but who knows? He was officially casted last night. I think you're kind of late on that. Do you think they think of Crisis on Earth Part 5 has a better Justice League than the 2017? Yeah, kind of. And I predicted for a while that Oliver might die in Crisis and the Justice League would be formed. I predicted that like months before it aired, and yeah. Tired of people saying Spider-Man 3 is going to have a lot of villains if the rumors are true that haven't learned. We'll see how that's handled if that's true. Let's see. Did you hear the Mandalorian fans want Disney Plus to fire Gina Carano? I've heard this. I actually responded to this a little bit during the review portion of episode 4 that she was in. And I said I'm not going to get into it really, and it's like a thing to look, she has her opinions, and I don't know. It's not my place to really answer that question. I don't know. Let's see. Do you think when you see movie actors or actors' personal life should affect you seeing the movie? Well, I mean, a lot of people, including myself, are not really big fans of Amber Heard after everything that's come out about her against Johnny Depp. But um, it's one of those fine lines. You got to find that fine line of where the art before the person, or like kind of separating the both. I don't know. Do you think that once Michael Keaton enters the DCU, we can see a Batgirl series on HBO Max, Michael Keaton as a mentor? Well, it has been rumored for quite some time how big or how expansive his role is going to be in the upcoming Flashpoint-ish film, whatever, because they're saying it's a version of it. There's been a lot of rumors and stuff of them doing a Batgirl or a Batman Beyond type thing where he's the mentor, and it's either Batman Beyond like it's been done before or Batgirl Beyond, and he's still involved. And he might be popping up in other movies. I don't know what is true and what is not true a part of that. I feel like ultimately it's going to come down to how well do they have this planned? Because I don't want it to be to where Michael Keaton's just going to show up wherever just because I feel like that just wouldn't make a lot of sense. And especially how they established his world in the first two films that he was in, they would have to really explain all of a sudden why he's now involved in all this other stuff going on. Unless what they're doing is Barry goes to his Earth or comes back and it's his Earth that he's always been on, and then him meeting the Flash, Ezra Miller's Flash, and then that Flash leaving, and he's still around in his Earth, and then he meets, Terry McGinnis, and they go that direction of Batman Beyond or a Batgirl Beyond situation. And then that is tied into his Earth they've already established. I think that would be the better outcome than some rumors of people saying he's going to become the new Batman because Ben Affleck's Batman is going to get erased. I feel like if they just keep him on his own Earth and all the stuff that's happening in terms of rumored stuff he's going to be in still takes place on his Earth. Because the big thing they pushed during DC fandom was multiverse. Weird thing, though, they didn't officially confirm Keaton in the film when they had the panel for the movie, yet they had the concept art to show off the new suit, and then we saw Michael Keaton's Batman standing behind Ezra Miller's Flash. So, until he's 100% confirmed in terms of like Warner Bros. Is officially announcing it, here's him in the suit or whatever, or he says it, we can't, like, the concept art reveals it, but you get my point. So I don't know. HBO Max series, I think, would be interesting. It gives more time to build up to the Batman Beyond storyline or the Batgirl Beyond storyline, whichever one that rumor is leaning towards, whichever one they do if they were to do one. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'd be interested in it. Thank you, Scott, so much for the $4.99 super chat. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I really want to see Barry and Sarah's friendship develop along with their dynamic as leaders in the JL. I would love this. I think that's what they were kind of doing with Crisis at the end there, was to have them really talk, because they haven't really talked a lot. And you kind of have to do that because Oliver's gone, and I don't think at the time of Crisis that Melissa Benoist was thinking of leaving after season 6 of Supergirl the next season, but these two really need to talk, so it made sense for them to do that. But yeah, it was good for them to do that overall. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, I'm very excited for Mandalorian Jon Snow rules. There has been a rumor, Darth Bane series. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see, Ben Affleck is Bruce Wayne and Michael Keaton is Bruce Wayne. Wait, what about them both being Bruce Wayne? What? Could we see the Lizard return in the third Spider-Man movie? Yes, possible. Who would you cast as Sportsmaster? For me, it's Oscar Isaac. That'd be a good choice. That'd be a good choice. That's just me, though. Be a good choice. Let's see. I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Well, thank you. And in your opinion, how do you think they're going to explain Batwoman Season 2? Well, in terms of, like, Kate Kane being gone, I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea how they're going to explain it. I think they're just going to say that she's just gone. You think we'll get Kara in a final crossover this season? Yes. I think she'll pop up in the Superman and Lois and Batwoman crossover. That's just me, though. I already answered your question, Does No Rules. I'm excited. Will you be going back to work tomorrow or have taken the day off? Oh, I mean, we have Fridays off anyways, so we're good. Much like the MCU, do you think the Arrowverse will be forever changed after shows like Supergirl and Flash and Legends are over? Yeah, I think so. Be a very different place once once some of the original shows are gone, pretty much. I don't think it's gonna be retconned. I think they're gonna be pretty much explaining that Kate's missing because the showrunner made it very clear. There's no retconning. Kate Kane's disappearance is a big part of season 2. It's not 2021 anymore, unfortunately. It's 2022 now. It's been moved. I'm really excited for it. Oh, it's okay, Jon Snow rules. I see your thing. It's all good. You're going to water. You could potentially have the Sinister Six in live action. Yes, we could, and that's what people are thinking they're doing. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that, but it seems like that's what they might end up doing here. Have you watched the Lego Star Wars? Yes, I did. I actually talked about it a little bit during the last live stream. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. Definitely interesting. If they would have made that live action, that'd have been the craziest crap ever. Craziest crap ever. Do you like mentors in movies? Are you okay with Batman being a mentor for the Flash? Sure. Why not? Your vids help make me less stressed during final season. During final season of what? Did you expect Godzilla versus? Do I expect it? Oh yeah, I spoke about this early on in the stream. Someone brought it up immediately. I think it might. I think it's more likely it will happen. Interacting with Mary than we first see one around. Yeah, I think it's just going to be like just kind of like having Kate gone and they don't know where she went. Yeah, there's been a rumor for a while that we'll see the real Bruce Wayne in season 2 of Batwoman. We'll see. There's different reports saying Mando is 58 minutes, 50-something minutes. Who knows how long it is. Oh, finals at school. Gotcha. Who do you think is next for Titan Superville? I think it's Beast Boy, then Raven, then Blackfire. Thank you for having that. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, thank you. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving as well. I personally want Raven to be next. Personally, that's just me. Who would you cast Batgirl for the DCU? I don't know. Someone good. I really hope we get one last Flash Supergirl crossover. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? You think they're going to kill off Ben Affleck's Batman? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. I think they're going to. How they're going to end Supergirl is that Mon-El comes back in the future and there's a problem that only Supergirl can fix, and they leave for the future together. Maybe she's just going to go with him to be with him. Maybe that's just a choice she makes because the world doesn't need Supergirl anymore. Who knows? If only we see Bruce and Oliver team up. Yeah, if only. Well, thank you, Jon Snow. Thank you. And happy Thanksgiving. Even though you celebrated it in October. A favorite Spider-Man story? Like in terms of films or comics, I'm trying to think of all stories. One that I really like, I don't know if it's my favorite, but one that really sticks out in my mind when I think of Spider-Man stories. Sorry, my voice. Maximum Carnage. Fantastic story. Do you think Miles Morales will take over as the main MCU Spider-Man, depending on what they do after Spider-Man 3? Maybe. I don't know. We might have to wait a little bit longer for that. Well, that might be a little too soon. Wait, when is Brazil Comic-Con anyways? Better time and patience at the recent Avengers video game could have been better? Yes. I think combat could have been really worked on, and I think the story is like overall pretty solid. But combat should have been reworked, and I think some of the actual game mechanics of what you can do with each character, I think, should have been rethought of too. Batwoman looks completely different than Ruby Rose, and her hair is very unique. Yes, I agree. I think that's the whole point. You don't want her to look almost like Kate. You want her to look in terms of like her suit, everything. You want her to look different. You don't want her to be another, because for me, if you're going to recast Kate Kane like we thought they were going to do, then you recast Kate Kane and make her look pretty close to Ruby Rose in terms of suit and look and all that kind of stuff at the start, and then you can kind of morph it. But since they're not recasting, do what you want. I have not played a Star Wars Squadron. Yes. Look, I'm curious how Carnage looks like in Venom 2. I don't know. Jaden Smith is Miles Morales. No. Variety of villains should have been better. It should have been better, in my opinion. Oh, okay. In terms of the game, yeah, I hear you. If there's one Star Wars game would you have remastered, which one would it be? Actually, technically, it's two. The Force Unleashed games. Remaster them. Do it. Yeah. Do it. What are your thoughts on the possible leak that there will be a 18 plus and up section for Disney Plus, and that Black Widow will be going to Disney Plus in April? Okay. So this has been out there for a bit. There's a supposed trailer that has leaked, and I'm putting in air quotes leaked, because it's not officially confirmed, and it's not going to be apparently confirmed until December, early December, with a Disney earnings call or whatever, or a Disney thing where they do annual calls, and I think it's like every seasonal thing or whatever, but like they announce stuff, and supposedly there's going to be announcing an 18 plus here. Disney Plus 18 plus section where it's password protected, and they're going to have all of the R-rated and I guess TVMA content on there. Now, here's why I think it's legit, and here's why I think it's not legit. Here's why I think it's legit. It would give more of an expansive library to people who have Disney Plus who can watch that stuff. Because let's be honest, kids are not supposed to watch R-rated movies, TVMA content. They're not supposed to. They somehow still do. But in terms of password protection, all that kind of stuff, but then you're able to add more library and more content, like the Predator films and all that kind of stuff, like the stuff that they acquired from Fox and stuff like that. They're able to then carry over. So I can see it. Now I don't know if they would make R-rated TVMA content for Disney Plus, but like they just announced that they're in development of another Predator movie that could go to Disney Plus in the password protection. I don't know, but here's why I don't believe it too. Disney now owns Hulu. Before, Hulu was owned by a couple different companies. Once Disney bought out Fox, they got a pretty good percentage of Hulu, but then Hulu, all the percentage stuff was sold off to Disney. So Disney now owns Hulu. That's why when you see those deals of Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, or an ESPN Plus or whatever, it's because they own they own Hulu now. So if you want to, so they've been putting their stuff, TVMA already stuff on Disney, on Hulu. So why would they have both? I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Who knows? Have I watched Star Trek Lower Decks? Nope. It does look legit. It does. I will agree with that. It does. They don't pull a more day in order to retcon Peter's identity. I don't know. What do you want to see at CCXP? Because I know Warner Bros. Games, HBO Warner Bros. Are going to be there, and I'm speculating Green Lantern, Batman, and Gotham Knights. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. I have no clue. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. Oh, not so. Gracie, we got to do this. Spider-Man 3 will be a test of whether Tom Holland will continue being Spider-Man in the MCU, because I really want to see Spider-Man work with Deadpool and or Daredevil. Why not both? Why not both? I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm going to go in a couple minutes, guys, because other stuff I should be doing at the moment. Playing a game, maybe writing. I don't know, because as I was sitting here today, I came up with 2 more concepts, like story concepts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna throw this out to you guys. Okay? I'm gonna show you these 2 titles. I'm not gonna tell you the concepts. Scott, I'll answer your $4.99 super chat in a second. But here are the potential titles for 2 concepts I came up with a little bit ago, like today. There you go. They're just potential titles. 12 and Beyond the Door. But yeah, I've been really thinking. I have so many ideas for stories. It's pretty sad because like it's so much crap. I'm not. No, we pushed off the wedding, so we're gonna try to keep it the way it is. Series on Titans. I just started it. Well, for me, I think the casting's good. Some of the stories are pretty interesting. I feel personally that they could be doing a lot better with the show, but that's just me. I feel like they could be doing so much better with the show, and I'm hoping that with the move to HBO Max, it will get better. That's my hope. We'll see what happens. Maybe you'll end up liking it more than me. You know, I reacted to both seasons. I gave it pretty positive reviews overall. But the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, man, this show is not doing what it should. Because it only has limited amount of episodes. They really should be doing more, and they're not. It's unfortunate. Don't trip. We have not recorded it yet. We'll see. Try to get the thing recorded as soon as possible. Thank you. Beyond the Door sounds fascinating. I like the concept of it. I think the concept is really interesting. 12 is 2. Like, the original title for 12 was, well, I mean, it won't really give it away. Just maybe the idea behind it. TikTok. Not like TikTok the app, but TikTok like a clock. But then I changed it to 12. So that was more interesting. I'm like, okay, because I had an idea of what the number means and what it really, like, what the whole point of the clock, the whole point of time. What does that number mean? And I have an idea for what 12 means. And for Beyond the Door, can't really go into that either. But I have a lot of titles. Let me look here. Howdy. Did you hear they removed War Harper season 3? Oh, in terms of Titans, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I have 14 titles right here. Because that's so quick. So quick. Oh well. And it's crazy here too. This right here. That is concept ideas written down with the titles. Look at all that. That's a lot of text. Just let. All that is concept stuff. Starting from the top, all concept ideas. So like it's all the titles with concepts written down, so I don't forget them. So yeah, story ideas. Oh my gosh, I got so many. Well, yes. Thank you, Art. Thank you so much for the super chat. Nope, never been to Hollywood. Nope, never been. Maybe these films will get me there. Maybe. We'll see. Darth Revan teaser trailer from last year? I have not seen the Darth Revan teaser trailer. Interesting. I've not even heard of it. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, it was fun talking to y'all. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll leave this up for a little bit for you guys to watch. Probably not going to have a video out today just because I don't know what video to do. So I decided just to do this, just kind of talk with you guys for a little bit. And then I'm going to go and maybe write a little bit, maybe play a game. Not really sure. But yeah, because I got a number of scripts that I have started on here that I have not continued and finished in a rough draft form. So maybe I should start doing that. So anyways, Daniel Travis sent a super chat. Oh, crap. I got his there. I'll make it there. Thank you so much. Hold on. Thank you so much, Daniel, for the super chat. What was your Titans the first time you saw Dick Grayson on Titans? How long do you think the CW University? I thought Robin was Jason Todd and Damian first. It's really hard to read your question. Wow, like it's kind of hard to read this. The CW University. I'm really confused on what you're trying to say here. Could you like retype this? You don't have to send it the super chat. Just like retype this so I can kind of understand what you're saying. Because Titans, the first time you saw Dick Grayson on Titans, how long do you think the CW University? I thought Robin was Jason Todd, Damian first. I don't know what you're trying to say here. Not trying to be rude. Just don't understand what you're typing. It's kind of hard to read. I would love to answer your question, but yeah. So hopefully he'll respond back. It's like every DC CW show's ending Arrow and then Supergirl now Black Lightning. Yeah, unfortunately. What was your thoughts the first time you... I don't know what you're saying. What was my thoughts the first time I saw Dick Grayson on Titans? Like in terms of him being the Robin suit and then Jason Todd? Well, I mean, if that's what you're asking, it's an awesome suit. Both of them have great suits as Robins. Of course, the Nightwing suit's amazing. I thought it was cool. It was really cool. Now the trailer, the context was just not there. But when you actually see everything in context, it's a little more understanding. And honestly, I like Dick Grayson on Titans. Jason Todd, I think the casting is great for Jason Todd. It makes a lot of sense. Like he really plays that part well. But yeah, it was really cool to see them. It was really cool to see those characters on screen for the first time in terms of live action like that. Like in terms of like that. Not the first time they've been on live action. You get my point. It was really, really cool. Do you think Legends will end as well? Possibly. I've been outside of the country twice to the Bahamas. That's as far as I've been. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream. I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you guys probably not later on, because I won't be doing a video, but I will see you guys tomorrow with Mandalorian. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.